The wind was soft that evening, moving gently across the small village. The sun was slowly sinking behind the hills, and the sky was filled with warm orange and pink colors. In this peaceful place lived a young man named Liam, who carried a heavy heart even though his face always showed a quiet smile. Liam was known as a kind person. He helped his neighbors, cared for his family, and worked hard every day. But deep inside, he felt empty. Something had been hurting him for a long time, something he could not let go of years ago. Liam had a best friend named Noah. They were like brothers. They played together, studied together, and shared every dream. They used to sit near the river and talk about the future. Noah always said, "One day we will create something great. We will make this world better." But life changed. Noah moved away to a big city and slowly stopped talking to Liam. Messages became fewer. Calls became shorter. Eventually, there was silence. Liam felt abandoned. He felt unwanted. And the worst part was he never understood why. He held on to that pain for many years. He held on to the memory. He held on to the hope that one day Noah would return. He held on to the sadness that filled the empty space inside him. Every night, Liam replayed the past in his mind. Every day, he carried the weight of unanswered questions. And because of that, Liam stopped growing. He stopped dreaming. He stopped smiling from his heart. One morning, as Liam walked through the village market, an old man called out to him, "Liam, come here, my boy." It was Elder Aaron, one of the wisest men in the village. Everyone respected him, for he knew how to read not just books, but hearts. Liam smiled politely and walked to him. "Yes, Elder." Aaron looked at him carefully, as if studying the sadness behind his eyes. "You seem heavy," Aaron said. Liam laughed lightly. "Heavy? No, Elder. I'm fine." The old man shook his head. "No one hides emptiness better than those who care too much." "Sit with me." Liam hesitated, then sat beside him. "Tell me," Aaron began, "what is troubling you?" Liam looked down at his hands. He tried to speak, but the words got stuck. Finally, after a long breath, he spoke softly. "I lost something. Or maybe someone. And I don't know how to let go." Aaron nodded slowly, as if he had been expecting this answer. "Come with me," he said. Standing up, they walked together to the river, a quiet place at the edge of the village, where the water moved slowly and peacefully. Liam had not visited this place for years. It brought back to many memories of Noah. When they reached a riverbank, Aaron picked up a small stone and placed it in Liam's hand. "What do you feel?" Aaron asked. "A stone," Liam replied. "Is it heavy?" "A little." "Hold it tight," Aaron said. Liam closed his hand around the stone. Aaron continued, "Now, keep holding it." A minute passed. Then 2 minutes. Then 5. Liam's hand began to ache. "Does it hurt now?" Aaron asked. "Yes," Liam replied. Aaron smiled gently, but the stone did not grow heavier. It stayed the same. "What changed?" "My hand got tired." "That is life," Aaron said softly. "Pain does not always grow. We grow weaker by holding it too long." Liam looked at the stone. He understood, but not fully. Elder Aaron pointed at the river. "Now, let it go." Liam opened his hand slowly. The stone fell into the water with a small splash. The ripples spread in circles, then slowly disappeared. Elder Aaron watched him carefully. "How do you feel?" Liam paused. Then he whispered, "Lighter." Aaron nodded. That is the power of letting go. Sometimes we hold on to pain because we think letting go means losing something important. But in truth, letting go means making space for something new. Liam stood silently, listening to the soft sound of flowing water. Aaron continued. You are carrying memories, regrets, questions, and hopes that were never answered. You keep them because you think you need them, but they are only slowing you down. The old man stepped closer. My boy, your hands must be empty if you want to hold a better future. Liam felt something warm rise in his chest, something he had not felt for years. Hope, but elder, Liam said softly. What if the past still hurts? Aaron smiled. Pain becomes lighter when you stop feeding it. The more you think about something, the more powerful it becomes. Let go not because the past is unimportant, but because your life is more important. Liam closed his eyes. The memories of Noah returned, both the good and the painful ones. Aaron placed a hand on Liam's shoulder. Noah was your past. You, Liam, are your future. Liam breathed deeply. What if letting go means forgetting him? Aaron shook his head. No, letting go does not mean forgetting. It means remembering without hurting. Liam opened his eyes again. He finally understood. All these years, he had been carrying the pain of losing his friend. He had been holding on to the last conversation, the last smile, the last promise. But life had moved forward, and he had stayed behind. Aaron pointed at the river. This river flows every day. It never holds yesterday's water, yet it never forgets it either. It simply continues. Liam whispered, I want to continue too. Then empty your hands, Aaron said. Empty your heart of things that have stopped serving you. Make space for new dreams. Liam knelt down, touched the water with his fingertips, and let out a long breath. For the first time in years, he felt the quiet peace of letting go. Later that night, Liam sat in his small room. He opened an old wooden box where he had kept all the memories of Noah, photos, drawings, small notes they had shared. He looked at them one last time. Then he gently closed the box. He whispered, I will not forget you, but I will no longer stop my life for you. He placed the box on a shelf, not in the center, not in the dark hidden corner, just on a side, where memories belong. From that day forward, Liam's life began to change. He woke up earlier. He smiled more. He worked with more heart. He talked to new people. He opened his mind to new dreams. The empty space inside him slowly filled with new experiences, new hope and new peace. People noticed the change. His mother said, your eyes shine again. His neighbor said, you walk lighter. A friend said, you laugh more now. And Elder Aaron, with a proud smile, said, this is the real youth, you who finally understands that letting go is not losing, but winning. Months later, Liam stood at the same river. The water still flowed softly, carrying yesterday forward. He whispered to himself, I let go, so I could live better, and he did.